Good evening and welcome to day 3 finals. What an exciting past couple of days we've had. With me I have Mr. Alan Fritz. Take us through how you felt the past few days have gone.
It's gone great. I think we've had some exciting competition. It's very exciting to see that there's so many swimmers at the event. But even more exciting are the number of records that have already gone this morning. And Jessica's performance equaling the African record of Kirsty Coventry. I think it's really exciting. So we're looking forward to some exciting racing for the rest of the few days.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Naidu.
Thank you.
With me I have Dean Price right now. Dean, take us through how you think this gala has been going so far.
I think it's been some amazing swims. I think the highlight obviously was last night, Jess Thompson breaking the South African record in the 50 backstroke. Minka van Rensburg obviously breaking all the world records. Okay, she's phenomenal. Then I think it's really great to see Chad Leclos coming back into form. And it's nice that we have Ty Pearson also stepping up in the senior mark and doing phenomenally well. Laura van Niekerk is back. That's such good news to all of us, swimming amazingly well. Okay, so we're really happy with those swimmers, but I think the highlight of this champs has been the younger swimmers. Last night I was getting calls from international coaches, not about our seniors, but Isabeau Kutsia, 13 years of old, going 28.5 50 back. Gemma Spies making the final in all the senior events, also 13 years of age. So it's phenomenal. Stefan Engelbrecht winning the 800 freestyle. And Eric Kotza, 15 years of age, getting silver medals. Fantastic performances. What a wonderful future going forward for South African swimming.
Thank you so much for your time. Dean, 50 freestyle. Let's go.
Some great swims there from those ladies. Let's move now on to the B finalists.
And they're off in the B final, the women's 50 meters freestyle. Kruppies, Baptiste, Vogue, Comedy, Robson, Klaassen, Kutzer, and Ludman in 9. Looks like Jessica Comedy out in front. And it is Jess touching the time of 25.96, followed by Robertson 26.34 and Tori Vogue rounding out the top 3 in 26.38. Results of your B final. Heat number 3 of 3 as we head into the A final of the women's 50 meters freestyle. Coming out 9, lane 9, Cara Knoblach. 8, Mila Drapopoulos.
In lane 7, Jamie Moat.
7, Jamie Moat.
In lane 6, Jessica Thompson.
6, we have Jess Thompson.
In lane 5, we have Caitlin DeLange.
5, we have Caitlin DeLange. Caitlin, the only swimmer to dip under that 25-second mark this morning. In 4, we have Grace Morris.
In lane 3, Carla Mikkel.
In 3, we have Carla Mikler.
And in lane 2,
And into Annika Helmond. This is sure to be a quick one. Don't blink or you might miss it. Our South African and African record stands at 24.14, held by Caitlin DeLange, and she'll be swimming out in lane number 5. It's going to be a great A final between these ladies. Great start out in the middle of the pool between Caitlin DeLange and Jess Thompson. Looks like Jess Thompson with a slight lead at the 25 meters, but Caitlin DeLange is not letting her go. Looks like Jess Thompson, but with every stroke, Caitlin DeLange is clawing back. And it is Jess Thompson touching at a time of 24.19, followed by Caitlin DeLange, 24.65. And Annika Hultman out in lane number 2, 25.47. Great swimming by these ladies. Results of the A final in the women's 50 meters freestyle.
So we'll catch up with Jessica as she jumps out the water. Well, your foot touched first into the wall and then you came back and there was like a huge acceleration through to me and then 500ths of a second off Caitlin's South African record. You must be really happy.
I'm really happy with the time. Caitlin's really so amazing engaged in the race. And just getting that time and so I'm really happy with it.
Well, if you can do speed like that, again, we talk about 2028, long course, how do you feel you can adapt this from short course to long course?
I think it's all about just keeping the momentum going for the moment. So I think just trying to keep my training going, just trying to get good blocks in before then. But I'm really excited to see where that takes me.
Well, you and Caitlin, you know, so close to the bottom of that 24, becoming the first 2 girls that could break 24 seconds would be some real milestone for South African ladies sprinting.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. I hope we can both do that. It would be a really big achievement for both of us. So just trying to get like a really good tapered gala we can both go to and just try and get that time.
Well, I say congratulations there. 500ths of a second off that record. Well done. Jessica Thompson winning in 24.19. Well done.
Great interview there by Jess Thompson, just missing that South African record by 0.05. But I'm sure the next time her and Caitlin DeLange are up against each other, hopefully they'll be able to get that record.
We've been 317 and 318 after the women and men 100-meter breaststroke multiclass disability. So please make sure the relays from this morning's heat.
From the ladies, we're moving over to the men event. 3:02, the men's 50 meters freestyle, where we'll start off with the C final, move on to B, and finishing off with heat number 3 will be our A final. As we welcome our C finalists onto pool deck. In lane 2, we have Eben van der Merwe, 3, Matthew Pretorius, 4, Jared Fairweather, 5, Hayden Evans, 6, Travis Gross Mitchell, 7, Jordan Lotter, 8, Nathan Turner, and in 9, we have Chris Lees. Line up for our C final in the men's 50 meters freestyle. On your screen, we have the swimmer from lane 5, Hayden Evans from Cardinals. All 8 of these swimmers dipping under that 24-second mark. Let's see if we can get under that 23-second mark this evening. But they're neck and neck at the turn. It's hard to say who's in front, but it looks like the swimmer out in lane number 8, Nathan Turnip, followed closely by Matthew Pretorius. And it is Pretorius, 22.81. What a great swim there by Matthew, the swimmer from USC, followed by Nathan Turnip, 23.26, and Hayden Evans in third, 23.33. Confirmation of your C final in the men's 50 meters freestyle. What a swim by Matthew Pretorius. B final in the men's 50 meters freestyle. As you can see the lineup on your screen: Besadenhout, Clydewell, Wessels, Fuller, Binsberger, Goldberg, Lutman, and Lutz. So we saw it from the C final, 22.81 is the time to beat. Let's see what they can do in the B final. In the water they go. B final of the men's 50 meters freestyle. Don't blink or you'll miss it. Again, pretty even at the turn, but looks like the swimmer out in lane number 9, Andre Lutz, with a slight edge. And it is Lutz touching in a time of 23.25. Looks like the swimmer in lane 4 actually got there first. Guy Wessels, 23.25. Andre Lutz, 23.25. One split second separating first and second. In third place, we have Kai Binsberger, 23.36. As the B final clears the pool, we're getting ready for the A final of the men's 50 meters freestyle. So they will be introducing the swimmers from lane 9 to lane 2. In lane 9, we have the 15-year-old Eric Hotze. In 8, we have Aiden Godfrey.
In lane 7, Aiden Borman.
7, Aiden Borman.
In lane 6, Philip Delanga.
6, we have Philip DeLange.
In lane 5, Arnold Landman.
5, Arnold Landman.
In lane 4, Jordan Eaton.
In 4, Jordan Eaton.
In lane 3, Lucas Andrew.
In 3, Lucas Andry.
And in lane 2, Blake Godfrey.
And in 2, we have Blake Godfrey. Lineup of the A final in the men's 50 meters freestyle. Fastest qualifier this morning was Arno Landman in a time of 22.27. But there's nothing separating these gentlemen with 0.8 between all of them. Great start out in lane number 4 with Jordan Eaton. Looking good out in 6 is also Philip DeLange. Great start there by Philip. Can he work that underwater work? Let's see. Looks like Arno Landman, Philip DeLange. Arno Landman just touching the wall in 22.09. Followed by Philip DeLange, 22.35, and Jordan Eaton, 22.75.
Really great to see all 8 under 23 seconds. Well done, guys. We'll catch up with Arnold Landman as he jumps out the pool.
Well, Armand, 22.09. You must have been hoping it was going to be 21.99 there. It was a really great swim. But you didn't turn first, and you're normally known for your first part of the race. Philip turned slightly ahead of you, but that second 25 was really impressive.
I just focused on keeping my head down the last 25, and Philip was a good race for me there, and
So is that your best time?
Yes, currently.
Now tell me something, with a sprinter of your caliber, the announcement of Olympic Games, 50-meter sprints, that must have really given you a lot of incentive.
Yes, I'm really excited. I'm really trying to qualify for that, and I'm really gonna try to qualify for that.
And tell me something, what other strokes could you focus on? Because I know you're a really good sprinter.
I like to focus on the 53, and I like doing all the 50 meters in any stroke.
Well, we say, well done, you're nearly under that 22 seconds. We're looking forward to the day you do break it, okay? And we look forward to your next race. Well done to Armand Landman there, 22.09.
Great swim there by Armand Landman in lane 5, 22.09. What a swim. As we're moving on to event 303 and 304 combined, the women and men in the 100 meters breaststroke multiclass. 9, we have Eli Lawrence. 8, Leon Kotzer. 7, Aaron Putz. 6, JP Null. 5, Terrence Parkin. Out in lane number 3, we have Savannah Heslow. 4 lengths of breaststroke, women and men combined. 100 meters breaststroke, multi-class, S1 to S18. And they off in the 100 meters breaststroke multi-class. We had a great swim by Terrence Parkin this morning. He went a 1:11.09 at the age of 45. Still swimming fantastic times. Great to have Terrence Parkin back in the pool here at this year's Bombela SA Short Course Championships. Getting that glide going, looking very comfortable. 2 laps to go. Terrence turning in a time of 32.50, followed by Aaron Putz, 35.16, and Leon Kutzer, 37.86. Savannah Haslow touching at 50 meters, 59.28. Unfortunately, her goggles have come off, but she keeps on going. Terrence Parkin touching the wall in a time of 1:10.19, followed by Aaron Putz, 1:14.69. And Leon Kutzer, 1:21.92. All smiles there by Aaron, very happy with that time. Bettering his morning swim by a second. Great work there. As the crowd keeps going for Savannah Haslow, as I said earlier, unfortunately her goggles fell off after the start. But look at her, such a trooper. She keeps on going. And Savannah Haslow touching the wall in a time of 2:07.50. Still bettering this morning's time of 2:13.4 by 6 seconds. Great swim there by her. As we break away from the swimming, heading into 2 medal presentations, event 317 and 318. The ladies and men 4x200 freestyle relay. They are medal winners from the 4x200 freestyle relay. In third place, Kiro, second Cardinals, and taking the gold was Tux 18.
And the winning team there went to the Tux team of Aidan Borman, Ron Martin, Nina Bailey, and Jonathan Ellis.
As our C finalists make their way onto the pool deck in the women's 50-meter breaststroke. Cornelius, Combrink, Ferreira, Duval, Colette, McCloglin, Van der Waal, and Roman in 2. Line up for the C final of the women's 50 meters breaststroke, currently on your screen. In the water in the women's 50 meters breaststrokes, 2 lengths of the pool. Looking good, out in lane 8, Amy Combrink. Looks like Amy Combrink
Looks like
turning
Amy
first.
Combrink had a slight lead going into that turn.
Followed closely by Q Ritz Ferreira.
And it looks like
But here comes the cavalry.
is there. Isabel McLaughlin coming through. Who gets on the
And it
wall?
is Isabel McLaughlin,
33.
33.43. Followed by Q Ritz Ferreira, 33.56. And Araya Duval, 33.81. On the screen, the results of your C final. As the B final make their way onto pool deck. Lineup currently on your screen. Cara Nobler, Laura Goos, Jenna Lane Fuller, Rebecca Kuhn, Kayla Peterson, Monet van der Bank, Nicola Hartman, and Rebecca Fury. Great start out in lane number 5, Rebecca Kuhn. Looks very close between Rebecca Kuhn and Jenna Lane Fuller. Kayla Peterson also coming back strong. And it is Rebecca Kuhn, 32.88, followed by Kayla Peterson, 32.89. 1 split second separating the two of them. Jenna Lane Fuller touching in third, 32.95. Results on your screen for the B final and the women's 50 meters breaststroke. As the A finalists start making their way onto pool deck. In 9, we have Annika Heltman. 8, Chanel Felsman. 7, Georgia Els. 6, Caitlin De Lange. 5, Lara van Niekerk. In 4, we have Morgan Cope.
And lane 2, Clara van Heerden.
3, Dana Robertson, and in 2, we have Kira van Heerden. Lara van Niekerk swimming the fastest time this morning in a 30.28. But as we all know, her South African and African record stands at 29.09. Let's see what Lara can do this evening. Great start there by Caitlin De Lange, out in lane number 6.
So Laura van Niekerk is going to have to chase her hard.
Here comes Lara van Niekerk,
She gets
slightly
there in front,
long
so Laura van Niekerk will
into
really
that
be happy
turn.
if she can break that 30 seconds.
Laura van Niekerk, Morgan Cope, Caitlin De Lange. It's anybody's race. Looks like Laura van Niekerk with a slight lead over Morgan Cope. And it is Laura van Niekerk, 30.04, followed by Morgan Cope, 30.40, and Caitlin De Lange, 31.34. Results of the A final. Van Niekerk, Cope, and De Lange in third.
Saw 30.04. You must have been a little bit disappointed, but happy at the same time that you managed to pull off another victory. It would have been nice to see a 29 again.
Yes, I wanted to go 29, but I mean, 30.04 is very close. Maybe I should make my nails longer next time.
Well, I saw there that you didn't quite get the same start as Caitlin on the one side of you, and Morgan got a really good turn in the wall as well with you. And that's a little bit of pressure when you're coming back, but those last 5 meters really showed what you're able to do.
Yes, I was a bit far on the turn. My strokes didn't work out the way I planned to, but I mean, in the end, I got my hand on the wall first, and a 50 is all about that.
And as we keep on saying year after year, the depth of breaststroke in South Africa, there's the proof of it.
Yes, I mean, these girls are coming through, keeping me on my toes, so it's just great. I'm so happy for Morgan. She's had such a good 50 and 100, and I mean, she's so young, so it's definitely one of our up-and-coming breaststrokers.
We say well done to you, and thanks for leading by example as well. So well done to Laura van Niekerk with another gold medal to her tally, 30.04 for that 50-meter breaststroke.
As we close off the ladies 50 meters breaststroke and move on to the men's 50 meters breaststroke. Lining up, we have our C final. Adam Daniels, Eben van der Merwe, Josh Goldberg, Cullen Kingsley, Art Mumpengose, 7 we have Phillips, 8 Holzhausen, and 9 Lindeque. Pretty even as we go down for this first 25 meters. Hard to say who touched first there. Goldberg, Kingsley, Phillips, who's it gonna be? And it is Cullen Kingsley, 29.79. Followed by Jean-Ray Lindeque, 29.85. And Hitham Phillips, 29.89. as the B finalists make their way onto pool deck. Martin in 2, Wilson 3, Pretorius 4, Clayton 5, Niemann 6, Lees 7, Muller 8, and Lundman in 9. Lineup for the men's B final in the 50 meters breaststroke. Great start out in lane number 2 by Jaden Wills. Franco Clayton also getting off the blocks pretty good.
Very good start from Armand Lundman out in lane 9.
Looks like Armand Lundman out in lane 9 with a slight lead heading into that 25 meters. But here comes Zane Niemand out in lane number 6. Looks like Zane Niemand, and it is Zane Niemand, 28.77, followed by Franco Clayton, 29.10, and Cole Martin, 29.49. Great swimming by all of those swimmers in the B final of the men's 50 meters breaststroke. As we wait for the A final finalists in the men's 50 meters breaststroke. In 9 we have Jordan Eaton.
In lane 8, Willem Roos.
8, Willem Roos.
In lane 7, Sean Thomas.
7 we have Sean Thomas.
In lane 6, a visitor from Sweden, Linus
6
Karl.
we have Linus Cole.
In lane 5, our South
In
African
5 we
champion,
have
Smith.
Chris Smith. We spoke to Chris earlier on in the week. He said he has his eyes on this 25.25 set by Cameron van der Berg in 2009. Let's see what he can do this evening. In 4 we have Oliver Langer. 3 Lucas Sandry. And in 2 we have Dylan Buerter.
Chris Smith get out fast enough to be able to...
Great start there by Chris Smith. Out in lane number 5, followed closely by Linus Cole and Oliver Langer.
So turning around about that 12-second mark.
But it's all Chris Smith.
To break 26 seconds.
Chris Smith looking good, pulling away. And it's Chris Smith, 26.31, followed by Linus Cole, 37.54, and Oliver Langer, 27.98.
27.98. So very nice swimming there.
Great swimming there by all 3 gentlemen.
We'll catch up with Chris Smith.
Results of our A final in the men's 50 meters breaststroke.
Right, Chris, this morning you did a 50 free before the 50 breast. You went a little bit faster tonight. Did you have any goals in mind?
I just want to keep improving, keep swimming personal best, and then, yeah, I'll be happy.
So what do you think you could have done to improve on what you did tonight? Do you feel you got your start and turn as good as you could be?
I think I rushed my stroke a little bit, and I slipped a bit on the turn, but overall I'm happy.
And what would be the next sort of goal that you'd have after these championships?
I think definitely go for Cameron van den Berg's African record.
But tournament-wise, what would you like to sort of be aiming at?
No, I'm happy with what I swam. Yeah.
Well, we say well done to Chris Smith, 26.31, a good 0.4 faster than this morning.
As we're going into a 10-minute break now with 4 medal presentations. Event 301, 302, 303, and 304. As we head back to the action for event 307, the women's 100 meters backstroke. Starting with the C final, Maddie Higgs, Sienna Host, LMA Klaassen, Lily Hebler, Ava Newton, Jenna Smith, Tori Volk, and Kate Douglas. Lily Hebler with the fastest time in the field from this morning, 105.86. Let's see if we can get more swimmers to dip under that 106 second mark. So 100 meters backstroke, 4 lengths of the pool. Looks like Lily Hebler getting her feet to the wall first after the 25 meters. But some great underwater work by Ava Newton, Jenna Smith, and Tori Volk. And it still is Lily Hebler, 31.23, followed by Ava Newton, 31.30, and Jenna Smith, 31.38. As we turn at the 75 meter mark, it's anybody's race. Lily Hebler, 16-year-old from lane leader, starting to pull away from the pack. And it is Hebler touching in a time of 104.50. Great swim there by her, only swimmer to dip under that 105 second mark, followed by Sienna Post, 105.18, and LMA Klaassen, 105.19. Results of the C final on your screen. B finalists making their way onto the pool deck. In 2 we have Chloe Olafir, 3 Tanith Lindsay, 4 Christine Vessels, 5 Scarlett Nickel, 6 Bailey Lambert, 7 Emma DeVet, 8 Tennille Baptiste, and in 9 Rachel Sherd. Great start out in lane number 4 by Christine Vessels, followed by Emma DeVet out in lane number 7. Looks like Scarlett Nickel turning first at the 25-meter mark, 29.57, followed by Emma DeVet, 29.99, and Bailey Lambert, 30.02. Bailey turning in second position with 25 meters to go. Scarlett Nickel finishing strong. Emma DeVet currently in third position. And it is Scarlett Nickel, 101.74, followed by Bailey Lambert, 101.90, and Emma DeVet, 102.98. Results of the B final in the women's 100-meter backstroke. As we get ready for the A final in the women's 100 meters backstroke, as they'll be introduced one swimmer at a time. In lane 9 we have Hannah Ferreira. In 8, Jessica Thompson. Hot off a win in the women's 50 meters freestyle early on. In 7, Giselle Moritz. In 6, we have Mila Dropopoulos.
In lane 5, Taylor Yonker.
5, Taylor Yonker.
In lane 4, Grace Morris.
In 4, Grace Morris.
In lane 3, Isabel Coetzee.
In 3, Isabel Coetzee, the 13-year-old from Fish Eagles.
In lane 2, Gemma Spies.
And in 2, Gemma Spies, the other 13-year-old from Infinity. Line up for the A final in the women's 100 meters backstroke. South African record held by myself, Chanel van Beek, 56.56. Let's see what these ladies can do. Clean start by all of these ladies. Jessica Thompson out in lane 8.
fast.
Really taking it out fast. Followed by Mila Dropopoulos and Taylor Jonker.
So she's really going fast at this stage.
But it's all Jess Thompson out in lane 8, turning at a time of 28.06. Followed by Taylor Jonker and Mila Dropopoulos, equaling a time of 29.42.
Looks like Mila Dropopoulos going into the final turn.
And it's still all Jess Thompson. Mila currently in second. And it's Jess Thompson touching the wall in a time of 58.34. Followed by Mila, 59.94, and Taylor Jonker in a time of 1 minute, 0.92.
So 1 minute 0.92.
The results of your A final in the women's 100 meters backstroke.
We'll catch up with Jessica Thompson for a second time this evening.
Oh, Jess, something slightly different. Out in lane 8 this time. You're not used to that on the outside. But the race was all yours from the beginning. Really great start again, and you just kept it ahead. But when you looked up there, 58.34, you must have been really happy.
Yeah, I mean, I was really happy with that time. Last year was the first year I broke a minute. So I think it's just a big deal going under that minute barrier again. And 58, I was not expecting it, especially a 58 mid, so I'm really happy with that time.
Well, you turned in 28.06, so you must be happy with that as well.
Yeah, I was happy with that. It didn't feel too much pressure on my legs, so I mean, just getting like cruising to 28 was quite good. Just set me up for the rest of the race.
Well, maybe that's going to change your mindset and think, well, maybe hundreds aren't such a bad way to look as well for 2028.
The hundreds, they hurt, eh? Like, I'm not going to lie, after that, really out of breath. But I mean, I was happy with it, and to see where that goes, I'm excited for.
And what about this trip to the United States on college, and then you've obviously got at the end of next year the World Short Course Championships. Announcement just recently. You must be looking forward to quite a few races.
Yeah, so I'm so excited for that, just to see how many races I can get on the team for if I do get on the team. So I mean, that's definitely a big goal for me in the future.
Well, we say well done on that 58.34, turning on 28.06. What a brilliant performance there from Jessica Thompson. I think it's ranking right up there as one of the fastest swims ever, next to Chanel van Wyck's South African record.
And now moving on to the C final for the men's 100 backstroke.
Moving on to the C final in the men's 100 meters backstroke. Spies, De Blanche, Hutton, Besadenhout, Van der Linden, Van Rooyen, Hunt and Myberg in 9. Lineup full. Heat 1 of 3 in the men's 100 meters backstroke. In the water they go. C final of men's 100 meters backstroke. Great start out in lane number 8 by Matt Hunt. Looking good as Matt Hunt, followed by Ruan Myberg. And Van der Linde out in lane number 6. And it is Van der Linden turning in a time of 27.60, followed by Ruan Hutton, 27.87. Looks like the swimmer from Cardinals out in lane number 6. Here comes Aiden Spiesen too. But it is Van der Linden, 57.55, followed by Maritz van Rooyen, 58.15, and Ruan Hutton, 58.17. Results of the C final.
And Ruan Hutton, 58.17.
B final in the men's 100 meters backstroke. Lineup on your screen. Lamb, Gross Mitchell, DeWitt, Naidu, Dredge, Fuller, Lutz, and Moulton. As our swimmers line up for 4 lengths of backstroke. Caden Naidu having a great meet so far. Let's see what he can do in this 100 meter backstroke. Pretty even start across the pool. Caden Naidu, great underwater work, breaking out half a body length ahead of the rest of the field. Caden Naidu, followed by Luan DeWitt, out in lane number 4. But it's all Caden Naidu as we complete 50 meters of this 100 meter backstroke. Naidu turning first, followed by Luan DeWitt, 26.85. And Elijah Dredge currently in 3rd place. Wow, look at that underwater work by Caden Naidu. Half a body length ahead of Luan DeWitt. And it's Caden Naidu, touching in a time of 55.9. Luan DeWitt touching in 2nd, and Elijah Dredge in 3rd. We had a I think we had a little bit of an issue there with the results in the B final. Caden Naidu definitely touched the wall first, with Luan DeWitt in 2nd and Elijah Dredge 3rd. Seems like confirmation. Caden Naidu won a time of 54 seconds. As we head into heat 3 of 3, A final in the men's 100-meter backstroke. South African record held by Pietermaritzburg, 49.30. Our fastest time from this morning heats was Tylee Pearson, 53.51.
We're moving now on to the A final of the men's 100-meter backstroke. In lane 9, we have Ronan.
In lane number 9, we have Ronan Theron, the 22-year-old from Tux.
In lane 8, Lance Cromhout.
8, we have Lance Cromhout.
In lane 7, Dano van der Merwe.
7, Dano van der Merwe.
In lane 6, Adrian van Beek.
6, Adrian van Beek.
Lane 5, Ty Pearson.
5, we have Tylee Pearson.
In lane 4, Eric Kotzer.
4, we have Eric Kotzer.
Swimmers just 15 years old. In lane 3, Adriana Lowe.
In 3, we have Adrian Lowe.
And in lane 2,
And in 2, we have Christian Esterhazen.
This South African record set last year by Pietermaritzburg at the World Cups.
As the scene is set for the men's A final in the 100 meters backstroke.
Some good underwater work.
A final in the men's 100-meter backstroke. Ty Pearson just breaking that 15-meter mark. And it's Ty Pearson turning first, followed by Eric Kotzer out in lane number 4. But Ty Pearson with brilliant underwater work. Looks like Adrian van Beek turning in second place now. Eric Kotzer in third. Tylee Pearson, 24.33. Adrian van Beek, 26.17. Eric Kotzer, 26.34. Last 25 meters. Tylee Pearson, Adrian van Beek. Looks like Adrian low. And it is Tylee Pearson, 53.29, followed by Adrian van Beek, 54.10, and Adrian Lowe, 54.55. What a race. Results of your A final in the men's 100 meters backstroke.
Well, Ty, always been known as the butterfly man. Okay, now you're the backstroke man. Okay, you must be happy with that swim, 53 twice in one day.
Yeah, for sure, very happy with the swim. Mostly underwater, so not more backstroke swimming, but yeah, all credit to Lane Leader and the team there. Couldn't have done it without them, so yeah,
Well, again, as I say, a lot of you guys have come through from age group ranks and you went through a rough patch and everything, and now you're coming back in there. But the significance of those underwaters sort of led way back in the days of Chad Leclos, you're using them to your benefit. And, I mean, short course is short course. So, you know, you can't just turn around and say it's only the underwaters. You still got to swim to the other side. Okay? But swimming backstroke at the pace you have, you must be enjoying doing something more than the butterfly.
Yeah, for sure. I don't really train it that much. More of a fly and freestyle, but training the other strokes helps the backstroke and, as I said, the underwaters. But yeah, thanks, Wayne.
Well, what else do you think you can turn your sights to? Because your freestyle is looking pretty good at the moment as well.
I've got the 2 IM later in the day, so hopefully if my breaststroke doesn't hold me up, I can perform in that one as well.
Well, that was going to be my next question, by the way. 200 IM, 100 IM, you must be looking forward to those races.
Yeah, not so much the 100, more the 200, but yeah. Thanks, Wayne.
Well, good luck on it, and what a great performance there. 53.29 for that 100-meter backstroke. Nice to see the guys doing times like that. So well done to Ty Pearson.
As event 309 and 310 make their way onto the pool deck, the women and men's 100 meters butterfly multiclass S1 to S18. In 7 we have Leon Kutzer, 6 Damon Alberon, 5 JP Null. Out in lane 4 Minka Janssen van Rensburg, and in 3 we have Zora Wegraft. 4 lengths of butterfly coming up. Minka Janssen van Rensburg just missing that world record this morning. Let's see what she can do this evening.
Right, can I ask the spectators and swimmers, everybody, when that whistle blows, you need to keep quiet.
Swimmers have been asked to stand down.
To their race, please.
On the block they go. And they off in the women and men's multi-class 100-meter butterfly event. So on our men's side, Damon going a time of 1:11.20 this morning. JP and Leon both going 1:12s. Minka Janssen van Rensburg 1:38. Zora Wegraft 1:44. Looking good out in lane number 7, Damon 31.54. Great first 50 there by him. Followed by JP Null and Leon Kutzer. In the woman, Minke Janse van Rensburg, turning in a time of 38.62. Last few meters, and it's Damon Elberon, 109.76, followed by Leon Kutzer, 112.96, and JP Null, 113.05. With less than 20 meters to go, Minke Janse van Rensburg and Zora Wegreft. Minke touching the wall. And about a 138, 139. Unfortunately, the time hasn't come up, so we'll wait for those official results. As we're heading into a 10-minute break for medals, the women and men 50-meter breaststroke coming up. Great swimming by Caitlin De Lange, Morgan Cope, and Lara van Niekerk. Great swimming there by Oliver Lange, Linus Cole, and Chris Smith rounding off the podium. thank you to all of our sponsors, Bombela, Intertoll, SPG, Arena, Southern Sun, Aquila, and Swimming South Africa for making this event happen. As the ladies for the 200 meters IM B final make their way onto pool deck. Caitlin Evans, Ava Lorenzen, Gabriela Hulberg, Kirsten Storm, Q Ritz Ferreira, Morgan Host, Zariah Fanta, and Erin Hudson and 9. B-final of the women's 200 meter IM. So 2 lengths of each stroke, 2 butterfly, 2 backstroke, 2 lengths of breaststroke, and finishing off with 2 lengths of freestyle. Looking good out in lane number 4 is Gabriela Hulberg. And it is Hulberg, 29.34. Followed by Kirsten Storm, 30.09, and Curiz Ferreira, 30.28. And it's still Gabriela Hulberg, but here comes Kirsten Storm and Ava Lorenzen. As they hit the halfway mark, moving into the breaststroke leg. Kirsten Storm taking over the lead, followed by Ava Lorenzen. And it's Kirsten Storm growing this league in the breaststroke leg, followed by Curiz Ferreira and Ava Lorenzen. So we have Kirsten Storm, Curiz, Ava. With that being said, here comes Morgan Close out in lane number 7. Finishing very strong in 7. Morgan Close looking good. Might have taken over second position. And it is Kirsten Storm, 2:21.51. Followed by Morgan Close, 2:23.34. And Curiz Ferreira, 2:23.86. Results of the B final in the women's 200 meter IM. Line up for the A final in the women's 200 meter IM. As we start with lane 9, Megan Shepherd. In 8 we have Bailey Lambert.
In lane
7, Kira van Heerden, our 400 IM champion from earlier on this meet. 6 we have Kayla House.
In lane 5, Juliana Venka.
5, Juliana Venka.
In lane 4, Georgia Else.
4, Georgia Else. 3, we have Scarlett Leroux. And in 2, Laura Goos. We had 2 swimmers this morning dipping under that 2:23-second mark, which was Juliana Venka, Kayla Goos, but we saw many of these ladies hold back slightly when it came to that freestyle leg, so I'm sure they're really going to give it a go this evening. Pretty even across the field as they head into the first 25 meters. Looks like Kira van Heerden out in lane 7 with that slight lead, followed by Georgia Els, Juliana Venka, but it's all Kira van Heerden, our 400 IM champion. We know she has that back end speed, and it is Kira van Heerden, 28.51. What a first 50 by her, followed by Juliana Venka, 29.41, and Georgia Els, 29.45. She did tell us her backstroke isn't her strongest stroke, but it's only 2 lengths this time, so I'm sure she'll be able to hang in there. In second and third, we have Georgia Els and Juliana Venka. But it's all Kira van Heerden out in lane number 7. There goes Georgia Els, one of her favorite strokes, the breaststroke leg. Kayla Goos also making a move.
A really good breaststroke leg here.
The race is turning out to be between Kira van Heerden and Georgia Els. Kira still with that slight lead. Van Heerden turning first, followed closely by Els. And it's anybody's race for third place. Currently at Scarlett Leroux, followed very closely by Juliana Venka and Kayla Goos. So the race is on for that third position. Looks like Kira van Heerden's going to take the gold, followed by Georgia Els. But who's going to get their hand onto the wall first for that third position? Kira van Heerden, 2:14.79, followed by Georgia Els, 2:16.43. And in third place, Juliana Venka, 2:19.15. What an incredible race it was for third place in the end. Results for the A final.
What was your aim before that? You looked pretty good out there after that 400 IM. You must be really happy when you looked up at that board.
Yeah, I must say very happy with that time. Coming into this race, I spoke to my coach and we were going for the 2:14, so I'm just happy I could execute that.
Well, you saw a split something about 39 in your breaststroke, so you must have been enjoying that. You had a sizable lead at that stage with Georgia Els nipping on your heels. How confident did you feel at the end of that breaststroke?
Yeah, when I saw the breaststroke, my last turn, and I saw it was ahead, I knew I just had to hold it off on the freestyle. But yeah, I felt good knowing I was ahead going into the freestyle.
Now we got a perfect role model for you, medley swimmers with Rebecca Meader for so many years. Okay, we're going to have to look for that person to come in behind her. What can you learn from watching her as well? You know, she should be racing up at that 400 IM. You've just started doing the 400 IM. How do you think that that can affect your 200 IM at the end?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Rebecca Meader has been one of my role models since I can remember. Last year, SS Short Course, I was racing her with the 200 IM, and I think it's always great to have that person pushing you all the time and someone to always look up to. She's very inspiring for all of us. She always has a positive attitude, and I think that's really important when it comes to swimming.
Now I'm going to put you on the spot over the next sort of year. Okay, what would be your immediate goals? Because obviously there's Commonwealth Games to look at next year and everything. What would be sort of the main goal for you next year?
Yeah, to be honest, I think that is the main goal. I'm just going to keep working hard and pushing and training and try to get as close as possible to that qualifying time.
And do you think you'll keep that 400 IM amongst that?
Yeah, I think after this gala, David will definitely make me do a few more IMs. So yeah, definitely.
Well, watching you perform like that in the 200 IM today, well done. We're looking forward to seeing you in the future. Kyra van Heerden, excellent swim there, 2:14.79, and a great finish there also by Georgia Els as they look to the stronger 200 IM swimmers coming through.
Clayton, Niman, Whelan, Mindedon, Els, Kukamur. Great start out in lane number 4, Franco Clayton, the 19-year-old from lane leader. Also looking good on the other side, we have Jonathan Els and Bryce Mindedon. But it looks like Jonathan Els turning in a time of 26.49, followed by Mindedon 26.75. And it's still Jonathan Els out in lane 8, followed it by Bryce in 7, and Kai Whelan. Els turning in a time of 58.48, Mindedon 59.70, and Kai Whelan also in 59 seconds. Still all Jonathan Els out in lane 8, But out in lane 4 and lane 5, Franco Clayton, Zane Niemand pushing hard in this breaststroke leg as we move into freestyle. Clayton, Niemand, else out in lane number 8. Who's going to get their hands to the wall first in the B final of the men's 200 meters IM? As I say that, Zane Niemand starts turning on the gas. And it's Niemand, 2:03.99, followed by Franco Clayton, 2:04.47. And Kai Whelan, 2:05.54. Confirmation of the B final results in the men's 200 meter IM. As our A finalists make their way onto the pool deck. In 9, we have Johan Boshoff. In 8, Willem Roos. 7, Kian Kilo. 6, we have Claudio Domitel. 5, Gianno dos Santos. 4, Tylee Pearson. In 3, we have Guy Vessels, and in 2, Sean Thompson. Back in the water, we have Tylee Pearson, our 100 backstroke champion. Let's see what he can do in this 200 meter IM. He said he's hoping his breaststroke holds up in this IM, but looking very good in this butterfly leg, followed by Gianno dos Santos and Guy Vessels out in lane number 3. Ty turning in a time of 24.90, followed by dos Santos 25.53 and Guy Vessels 25.97.
Chasing it down hard. And it's going to come down to that breaststroke leg as Ty Pearson is already.
But it's all Ty Pearson, followed by dos Santos, Guy Vessels, but also looking good out in lane 7, Kian Hilok. You know Kian is a 200 meter breaststroke specialist. Here comes Gianno dos Santos, Kian Kilok.
Gianno dos Santos closing the gap.
Kai just out touching dos Santos. But dos Santos, here comes Kilok out in lane number 7. This is going to be a great last 50 by these men. Oh, turning evenly at that turn. Let's see what they can do. Tylee Pearson, Gianno dos Santos, Kian Kilok. Keon's going to be breathing toward the field on this second 25 meters. Looks like Tylee Pearson leading the field. And it is Tylee Pearson fighting back hard, followed by Dos Santos. Keelock currently in third, and it is Tylee Pearson touching the wall in 201.49, followed by Gianno Dos Santos, 202.97, and Keon Keelock, 203.03. Great swimming by our A finalists.
We'll catch up with Ty Van and get his treatment.
Happy, kind of. It's the one race that I've swam at this SA short course that I haven't PB'd in. PB's a 200.9, but close enough, so can't complain after the 100 back.
Well, that's what I say, after 100 backstroke, and you know, pretty good field there, you know, pretty good depth from the past as well.
Yeah, I love racing against the old training partners, Kian, Giannu. Pity Matty Boy wasn't here, and P. Diddy for the 100 back, but very privileged to be racing these boys.
Now, there's a lot of talk out there worldwide and people training and everything like that, doing a lot of IM training to help all of their strokes. Are you actually doing this as well in your training?
Not really. On Fridays sometimes we have Friday evenings some IM sets, but otherwise no, not really.
So are you going to have this as something to look forward to, doing a bit more IM?
Definitely short course. I don't know about long course yet.
Okay, and putting you on the spot again, next year, obviously Commonwealth Games, high on your list of goals?
Yeah, for sure. So hopefully having a good nationals and then qualifying, and yeah.
And yeah, I know when you were a junior, 2 golds in one night wasn't a big deal, but 2 golds here tonight must make you pretty happy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been a long road back the past 2 years, so very happy with the results this Scarlet.
Well done. Nice seeing you race like that at the end. Brilliant finish there from Ty Pearson to win that 200 meters individual medley. His second gold for the night.
From the 200 IMs, heading into the women's 50-meter freestyle multiclass S1 to S15. Lane 7 through to 4, Savannah Haslow, Ivana Venka, Minka Janssen van Rensburg, and Zora Begra. Ladies looking amped, excited, and ready to go. Minka Janssen van Rensburg looking good, shaking it out, getting those muscles ready. Minka Janssen van Rensburg breaking that world record this morning, going a time of 33.42. Let's see what she can do this evening. If we can get another world record, let's all get behind her in her quest to do so.
So very nice start there coming to Janssen van Rensburg.
Ivana Venka, Minka Janssen van Rensburg really taking it out this first 25 meters. Both ladies looking good, followed by Zora and Savannah currently in 4th position. It's going to be Ivana Venka, 31.40, followed by Minka Janssen van Rensburg, 33.04. Another world record by Minka Janssen van Rensburg by more than 0.3 of a second. Great work there by Minka. Zora touching in a time of 37.71 and Savannah Haslow 45.08. In your screen, your world record holder doing it again, Minka Janssen van Rensburg. There we go, the smile we've all been waiting for. As she leaves the pool, I'm sure she's going to get a standing ovation from the crowd. Minka Janssen van Rensburg, well done.
Minky, smiling after 100 butterfly that you've just done. You've managed to almost break 33 and you broke your world record. Do you like seeing your name up there in the lights?
Ja, ek is baie goed. Hier baie thank you to my coach who oefen my hart en ek is baie baie lekker ja, ek weet.
Well, we enjoy having you here every time you come along and break all the world records. So we hope you keep on coming back every year.
Yes, I can come in here. Everyone is my nice and people they see me. They're baie nice en ek is baie bly ek is here.
Well, we say well done, and what a great performance you've been giving us here. So all the best for whatever you go and do and go and race. Give her a big round of applause. Another world record there. Minka Janssen van Rensburg. Brilliant swimming from her. What a great effort.
As we welcome the men's 50 meters freestyle S1 to S18. In 8 we have Eli Lawrence, 7 James Pardo, 6 Leon Kutzer, 5 Aaron Putz, 4 Damon Alberon, 3 JP Null, and 2 Lorenzo Casavillan. Looks like Leon Kutzer turning first at the 25-meter mark. followed by Aaron Putz.
Who's going to manage to pull this one off? It's so
Great
close at
swimming
the
here by
moment.
these two gentlemen.
So look how close that is.
And it is Leon Kutzer, 27.90. Aaron Putz, 27.95. And Damon Alberon, 29.34. Great swimming by these
Let's get
men.
Aaron and Leon up for a little interview as they clear the water.
Results of the men's S1 to S15 50 meters freestyle.
Who's the up-and-coming young guy. I remember Aaron telling me it's nice to have somebody coming in to race him. Aaron, he got you by a fingernail. He got you by a fingernail only this time, okay? But both of you breaking 28 seconds, you must be very happy.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. It's been a very great meet for me, and I'm very, very happy with some of my races, but that was a good one. And yeah, can ask anything better, and can get better from here. And I'm very, very happy and very, very, it was a great race, even after coming back from World Champs in Bangkok in Thailand. And it was a very great experience to be on the international stage again. And it was such a big honor, you know. And I want to say thank you to South Africa Swimming to help us to get there, and thank you to them. And it was a great honor to present my country, and I'm very, very proud to be a South African.
Well, I just admire you and the number of years you've been coming back each year and doing what you do and inspiring the kids below you. So well done, and we really appreciate it. Okay, Leon, the young up-and-coming guy, just pipping you by a fraction of a second. Leon, breaking 28 seconds. You're very happy with that, knowing that you can race a guy like Aaron?
It feels really great. It was the exact time I was going for. The week building up was really difficult because I just came out of hospital. Muscles are really soft and on the fly.
Well, you must remember, you guys are obviously racing a lot, okay, and you've had, you know, a number of races here today. You've just come out of the water in 100 butterfly, so doing 27.90, very happy with it.
Yes, I'm extremely happy.
We say well done, and we hope you have a lot more races like that, and we'll see you in your next one. Right, so well done to Aaron Kutz and Leon Kutzer with a great race there to finish off in the 53.
As we have a 10-minute break, medal presentation for events 307 and 308, the women and men's 100 meters backstroke. As the ladies in the women's 100 meters backstroke line up for their medals. In 3 we have Taylor Jonker. In second place we have Mila Tropopoulos. And the winner, Jess Thompson. Up next, we have the men in the 100 meters backstroke. As we wait for them to make their way to the podium. A big thanks again big thank you once again to all of our sponsors, Bombela, Intertoll, SBG, Arena, Southern Sun, Aquila, and Swimming South Africa for making these Bombela SA Short Course Championships 2025 happen. The medalists for the 100 meters backstroke are ready. In third place, we have Adrian Lowe. Second place, we have Adrian van Beek. And our winner for the second time this evening, Ty Lee Pearson. As we move away from the podium, we head into the B final for the women's 400 meters freestyle. As the swimmers make their way onto pool deck, Jess Mieter, Kaylee Hubert, Juliana Venker, Leah Markroft, Anna Beitendach, Blake Morris, Tandy Bosman, and Michaela Locha. .400 meters freestyle, 16 lengths of the pool. Looks like Jess Mieter out in lane number 2. Turning first at the 25 meters, but still a lot of swimming to go by these ladies. Out in lane 4, Juliana Venker looking good. And it is Venker. Markroft and Beitendach. Lee Markroft, 16-year-old from Tux, starting to make her way through the field. Stamping her authority. She went a 4:31.35 this morning. Let's see what she turns at the 100-meter mark. And it's 101.62 by Leah Markroft, followed by Anya Beitendach, 103.64. Lee Markroft looking very good. The race is on for second and third. As we have 10 more lengths to go. You can see the splits. Leah Markroft 33.42 for that 50 meters. Anya Beitendach, 15-year-old from UNISA, starting to come through. out in lane 6. On the other side of her, Jolievenka, also looking good. 200, done and dusted. Leah Markgraf, 208.99, followed by Anja Beitenduk, 212.01, and Juliana Venka, 213.07. As these ladies head into the last 200 meters of the 400-meter freestyle. Markgraf just continues to go from strength to strength, increasing her lead in the middle of the pool. Markgraf turning in 3:17.14, 100 meters to go for her. Followed by Anja Beitenduk and Juliana Venka. As we see out in lane 8 and 9, Tandy Bosman and Michaela Lobsha starting to push this last 100 meters. But it's all Markgraf with 50 meters to go. Followed by Anja Beitenduk and Tandy Bosman. Convincing lead by the swimmer in first. Leah Markgraf swam a time of 4:31.35 this morning, touching the wall in a 4:24.92. Great swimming by her. In second place, Anja Beitenduk, 4:31.68. And Michaela Lubscher, 4:32.32. Great swimming by our B finalists in the women's 400 meters freestyle. Results. As we wait for the A finalists to make their way onto pool deck, we'll be starting with lane 9, Kylie De Bruin.
In lane 8, Zoe Griffiths.
In 8, we have Zoe Griffiths.
In lane 7, Maroni Jacobs.
7, we have Marnie Jacobs.
In lane 6, Carly Antonopoulos.
6, Carly Antonopoulos.
In lane 5, Janae Kutsi.
Carly in your screen now. Followed by Dune Kutsia out in lane number 5.
In lane 3, Caitlin Horn.
Scarlett Leroux in lane 4.
And in lane 2,
Caitlin Horn in 3. And Corne van Skeltbeek in 2. Dune swimming the fastest time this morning, 4:20.79. Entry time well under 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Let's see what she can do. Melissa Korf still holding the South African and African record of 4:03.50 back in 2008. A final of the women's 400 meters freestyle. Danae Gutierrez turning first at the first 25 meters, followed by Anthonopoulos and Scarlett Leroux. And it's Danae Gutierrez 29.03, followed by Carly and Moni Jacobs. Swimmer out in lane 2, Corné van Skalkwyk, also putting in a good race. As the ladies turn at the 150 meter mark, neck and neck for second and third position. Still Danae Gutierrez leading the field, followed by Anthonopoulos and Leroux, currently in second and third position. Danae Gutierrez turning at 31.23 was her split there. Carly 32.66. Corné van Skalkwyk 32.11. So holding pretty even splits across the board.
So the next with a comfortable lead at this stage coming up to the halfway mark.
As we hit the halfway mark, Danae Gutierrez split of 31.86, 203.26. We have Carly Anthonopoulos 207.26 and Moni Jacobs 208.89. Scarlett Leroux also in it to win it. Corné van Skalkwyk currently in third, followed by Carly.
So the next was 100 meters to go.
100 meters to go, and it's all Danae Gutierrez, followed by Corné van Skalkwyk down in lane 2 and Carly Anthonopoulos currently in third position.
So maybe breaking 411 would be the target. Let's see what this split is. Still a big race there. Carly Anthonopoulos, I think, edging up a little bit closer to Corné van Skalkwyk. So 32 come a 4 there, so we'll be looking at a 4 minutes and 11, I would say.
Tight tussle for the second position between Carly and Corné out in number 2.
So Danae Gutierrez coming through.
But it's all Danae Gutierrez touching the wall in a time of 4:11.38. Followed by Carly Anthonopoulos 4:19.89 and Corné van Skalkwyk 4:21.23. Results for the A finals in the women's 400 meters final.
All right, Janae, you had to pick up the pace a little bit more there. How did you feel there? You haven't done a 400 for a while, really, so I'm sure you wanted to test yourself.
Yeah, it was a tough race, especially like on the third day. I would have liked to go a little bit faster, but I'm happy with how I executed, and I'm happy with where we are in the year right now, and with my training and everything. I think that's a solid swim.
Well, what else do you think we can do? Are you going to still look a little bit further than 400s up at the 800s and everything?
Yeah, I don't have the 800 or up right now. Probably going to race it at Nationals, the 800. But yeah, we're just going to start doing some more race-specific type of stuff and a lot of back-end work, which we've been working on my speed a little bit. So yeah, a lot of work to do, but I'm happy with where I am right now.
And 200 fly, once we go in aiming at Commonwealth Games next year, 200 fly, is that part of your plan?
Yeah, definitely. I'm bringing the fly back, 100 and 200 fly, but I think the 400 free, 200 fly and 800 free will be the three main ones.
Well, we look forward to seeing you racing like you always have. So well done to Janae Coetzee with that brilliant 400 free now. It's been a tough week for her, lots of racing.
As we say goodbye to the women in the 400 meters freestyle. Last race event 316, 2 heats of the men's 400 meters freestyle. B final, we have Slade King, Jonathan Els, Jonathan Bannister, Thomas Forbes, Keegan Wright, Ben McWilliam, George Alvarez, and James Cooley. Had a bit of an issue with the starting gun. Just going to do a quick test. There we go. We seem to be up and running. Let's try the start again. Oh, shame, man. Trying to stop all of the swimmers. Issue with the starting gun. Unfortunately.
Swimmers just relax and swim around a little bit, please. Just swing up and down, relax, calm down.
But usually they have the 50-meter ropes, which they would drop, but they don't seem to have 50-meter ropes. That's why there are these huge orange cones on the side of the pool. So a little bit of a problem there. Maybe we can give these gents a bit of a break, get the A final going, and swim the B final up second. And while they're fixing the problem, the B final just having a little bit of a swim down. It was a bit of a strange one because it just took long for the buzzer to go off, and some people wanted to stand up, but eventually the buzzer did go, and according to the rules, once the buzzer goes, you need to go. So as you can see, he stands up, but as soon as the buzzer goes, you need to go, according to the rules. Unless they say stand down, that's the only time you get off the block. But until that point, all of the swimmers out there, this is a very good lesson to learn from. So you can see all the athletes are ready. Lane 3 stands up and the gun goes off, which means you need to go. So unless you hear stand down, that's the only time you get off the block. So just something to remember in the future. We're just giving them a quick break to get dry. And we'll try that one again. Gun seems to be working now. as the swimmers are back for the B final in the men's 400 meters freestyle. A recap of your B finalists: Slade King, Jonathan Else, Jonathan Bannister, Thomas Forbes, Keegan Wright, Ben McWilliam, George Alvarez, and James Kulu. Perfect start, and they are off. So we had 4 swimmers going a 4:05 this morning. These boys are definitely looking in good form. Let's try to get under that 4 or 5 second mark. Matthew Sates with the South African and African record of 3:36.30, set back in 2022 at the FINA World Cups. Looks like the swimmer out in lane number 2, Jonathan Else. It is Jonathan Else turning in a time of 29.99, followed by Keegan Wright, 30.29, and Joshua Bannister, 30.37. Joshua Else looking very comfortable. And it's still Joshua Bannister, followed by Ben McWilliam now and Keegan Wright. As we head for the 200-meter mark, it's Jonathan Else, 1:59.30, followed by Keegan Wright, 2 minutes, 0.06, and Joshua Bannister, 2 minutes, 0.10. Ben McWilliam out in lane 7, moving into second position, followed by Keegan Wright and Joshua Bannister in 4th. Bannister doing a double breath there just to make sure what's happening on the other side of the pool. And it's still Jonathan Else. Here comes the cavalry with 100 meters to go. Starting to pick up the stroke rate, bringing the legs. Else looks very comfortable, but the fight is definitely on for second and third place. Keegan Wright starting to make his move, followed by Ben McWilliam. And it's still Else, followed by Wright, McWilliam, George Alvarez out in lane number 8, starting to come through now too. Looks like Alvarez turning up the heat. And it is Jonathan Else, 4:02.32, followed by Keegan Wright, 4:03.32, and George Alvarez, 4:03.07. Great swimming there by them.
4:03.32.
Great swimming there by Jonathan Els, George Alvarez, great last 25 meters by him, and Ben McWilliam, the top 3 in that B final. As we head into the A final of the men's 400 meters freestyle, final heat and final event of this evening. In 9 we have Mika Binsbergen. 8, Shane van der Linde. In 7, we have Rayon Konard. 6, Stefan Engelbrecht. 5, Matthew Caldwell. 4, we have Caden Rolfe. 3, we have Daniel Billings. And in 2, we have VM Verby. Matthew Caldwell, fastest time after this morning's heat, 3:53.62, followed by Caden Rolfe and Stefan Engelbrecht. Both of these swimmers going 3:56. The only swimmers in the field to dip under that 4-minute mark. I'm sure Matthew will be trying to go under 3 minutes and 50 seconds today. Final race. Let's see what these men can do. Lengths of freestyle. Looks like the swimmer in lane 7, Rayon Konard, out first. And it is Konard, 26.13. Followed by Shane van der Linde, 26.59, and Matthew Caldwell, 26.63. But early days in this 400 meters freestyle. Matthew Caldwell taking over the lead in a time of 55.55, followed by Rayon Konard, 55.52, and Stefan Engelbrecht, 55.87. Stefan Engelbrecht starting to make his move now, out in lane number 6. Tight between Matthew Cladwell and Stefan Engelbrecht. Konard still in 3rd position.
So a very close race coming up to the halfway mark here. And it looks like it's Matthew Caldwell and Stefan Engelbrecht.
Looks like Stefan Engelbrecht going to turn first at a time of 154.72, followed by Cladwell, 154.89, and Konard, 155.56. 200 meters to go, 8 more lengths of the pool. These boys looking very comfortable. Who's going to make their move first? Looks like Cladwell started to pick up the stroke rate, bringing in the legs. Cladwell turning in first, followed by Engelbrecht and Konard in 3rd. Caden Rolfe out in lane 4, also starting to make his move for that 3rd position. So the battle seems to be on for 1st and 2nd. And 3rd and 4th. Matthew Caldwell with 100 meters to go. Stefan Engelbrecht looking towards him, also picking up his pace. Cannot. Ralphie. Great race by these two men in the middle of your pool. Still Matthew Caldwell, followed by Engelbrecht.
50 meters to go.
Looks like Ralphie taking over third position. Going strong next to him is Daniel Billings. But it's all Cladwell, Engelbrecht. Both of them looking incredibly good. Who's going to get their hands to the walls first? And it is Matthew Caldwell, 3:48.47, followed by Stefan Engelbrecht, 3:48.80, and Caden Ralphie touching in third, 3:56.01. What a way to end off Days 3 finals. Great racing by everybody involved. As you see the results of the men's 400 meters freestyle A final.
Right, well done to those swimmers. What a fantastic race.
Great race. Right, we had Matthew Caldwell have to push really hard to the end there. Matt, he made you work it to the end there and you managed to pull it off. 3:48.47. Are you happy with that at this stage?
Right now, it was mainly about the race more than the time, so very happy. Time a bit slow, but the race was good.
Well, I noticed you've been working on the back end of your races quite a lot recently, and obviously that gives you that finish that you need. With a guy like Stephen pushing you at that stage, you know, you can both only go forward.
Exactly. It's Stefan's a great guy to race against. Really enjoying it here. And yeah, it's can only push us to do better.
Did you have a time in mind, or were you just really letting the time come out of the race?
Yeah, no time in mind, just race.
Well, what do we got left?
Last one tomorrow, 1500, big one.
Are you getting a bit of training done for the week by swimming the 1500 tomorrow?
No, it's I don't know, it's just 1500 is 1500, quick race. And then we get back to work after that.
And who can we expect that you're going to have a race with tomorrow in that 1500?
Definitely Stefan, definitely.
Well, if we have a race like that, you'll keep everybody in the feet. Well done to Matthew Caldwell, 3:48.47, just ahead of Stephen Engelbrecht, 3:48.80. So what a race to finish off the evening.
What a way to end off day 3 finals with that exciting men's 400 meters freestyle. We've seen age group records, senior records, and world records fall at this year's Bombela SA Short Course Championships. One more day to go. Tomorrow we'll be starting bright and early at 8:30. Remember, final starting slightly earlier at 2 o'clock. Looking forward to see you all there. Have a great evening.